Hi guys, Jen Budge here coming to you live from Meridian, Idaho. Actually, I guess I'm not live. I am pre-recording this because I have small children, so trying to do anything live right now in my life, probably not gonna happen. I tried to pre-record this earlier during nap time, and halfway through the video, I was like so excited, it was going all well. And then my daughter woke up from her nap and she's crying in the background and I'm like, oh my gosh. So that's kind of where we're at. So now it's nighttime. What is it? It's 11:15 at night and it's the only quiet time in my house. All three of my kids are sleeping. Cross your fingers, nobody wakes up, right? And I am here to show you about the gamer a la carte, you guys. I'm super excited about this. I have a son, let me see where he is. Got a picture of him here. This is Noah, he's 11 and a half. He loves to game with his bros. That's what he calls them. He calls me bro sometimes. He's like, hey bro. And I'm like, hey, I'm your mom. Get it right, I'm not a bro. But this is Noah. And he loves his Xbox One, you guys. He loves Fortnite, he loves Apex, he loves getting on my phone and playing Among Us, right? I'm sure most of you guys, well, I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard that. Even if you're a grandma, I'm sure you've heard of some of those games. But let's see. So here's one of the layouts I came up with. You might have seen some of these if you were watching Susan do the spring release reveal last week. So this is one of the layouts I made again of my son Noah. This was this past summer when he turned 11. And you know, you always see pages of children and they write their likes, you know, down here like listed. And this time I just decided to try something different. I decided to use our quirky accessory set. This was the first time I actually used this set as well. And I had so much fun doodling on my pages, you guys. So if you haven't checked out Quirky, give it a try. But I decided to trace on here, just with a pen, all of his favorites right now at 11 years old. So again, I added the 11 here, put all of his favorites, and then I went to my designer templates and I found all the templates that corresponded with things that he likes, and I added them to this page, like kind of a collage there. So one of them, of course, was video games. So I added that remote control. And what I love about it is you can customize it however you want. So obviously, see that remote compared to this? It is a little different, right? So I did 3 circles, 1, 2, 3. And I cut these out, I traced them and cut them out on a different paper. Everything else I decided just to doodle on. I didn't want to try and cut out those tiny little parts, and I love the way that it looks. So there's that one. And then my other layout that I made, let's see if I get this right here. This again is Noah. Woo. Woo. Oh, there he is. So this is the layout I made. These were photos I took during COVID, like at the middle of COVID. He still was at home full time, doing school on the computer. And as soon as he was done with his schoolwork, he would just rush to try and get on his video games with his friends. Right up here, I put a little quote up there. I'd be happy to play video games all day if you'd let me. And let me tell you, that's so true. And there's 2 remotes I added on. Again, I customized them. I put in the A, B, X, Y. I just used a pen, drew those on, doodled them on. And so fun, right? So fun. Over here, I added a ton of journaling just about COVID and how COVID turned the Xbox into like one of his most prized possessions, you guys. I mean, it was pretty much his only connection with his friends. He would get on there and they would just talk and play and catch up. And that's what kind of kept him in what was going on when everything was shut down. So definitely something I wanted to remember. I never thought I would scrapbook that, but I think I'm gonna love looking back at that. So another thing I did, where are they? I came up with cards. My son's always getting invited to birthday parties, and we always need cards, right? So this gamer a la carte is perfect for creating quick, easy, super cute birthday cards. So this one says, gamers don't age, they level up. And all I did was I used cardstock, different colored cardstock for the card base there. And the rest, I doodled on. For the colored buttons, I actually just grabbed my, my kids' washable markers, and I just colored in the yellow, red, green, and blue. Just add an extra little color there. And they were super easy. Another card I made is happy birthday, eat, sleep, game, repeat. And again, these were just all on cardstock bases. I just trimmed down this piece and then stuck my controller right there, and then just customized the remote. So on that one, the X in the middle for Xbox. This one I did cut out these tiny little buttons, and I will tell you, it is a little hard cutting out these tiny ones, but like I said earlier, doodling them on, it's perfect, and you don't have to worry about making your tiny little circles perfect. So I would definitely recommend, again, doodling. And here's one more saying: you're not getting old, you're just leveling up. There's one more card. So as Susan had promised, we did come up with 2 pages of printables. So one is just a card base like this. It gives you 2 card bases. So if you cut it in half, you're gonna have one here that all you have to do is add on your controller. Super easy, super fast, last minute birthdays, I'm telling you, take advantage of these. And then same with this one, and your remote will go right there in the center. Fold them in half and you've got your card. Our other free printable here has some of the same sayings, and this one is meant for, on these ones where you use cardstock for your card base, you can actually then get multiple fronts of cards. So on this one you could get 4 sayings for the front of 4 cards if you use cardstock. And these ones, again, couple new ones, the Level Up, Happy Birthday, and For My Favorite Gamer. Those are different sayings on there. So super cute. I do recommend, obviously, when you're doing printables, either using cardstock paper, or in this case, I didn't have any cardstock paper, I just had the thin paper. So I cut down a piece of 12 by 12 scrapbooking paper and just ran it through my printer. And that way you get a little weight to your paper. If you are wondering about what paper I used for my layout, I will tell you I used Echo Park's Teen Spirit. I did use cardstock for the back of both of my layouts just because these patterns, there's a lot going on in the patterns. But I loved that there was like the remote controls on this paper and some of like the sayings. It was super fun for boy layouts. So I did pick that up. So if you like that paper, that's what it is. I will put that in the blog post as well, and I'll list all the templates that I used in my layouts. So again, tomorrow, you guys, this is available, Gamer a la carte. If you've got kids that game, if your husband games, if you're a gamer, you're definitely gonna wanna add this to your Kiwi Lane collection. All right, so I can't wait to see what you create with this. Yeah, definitely share. Share on Facebook, share in the Kiwi Lane community. We would love to see what you create, and I'm sure I will be scraplifting any fun ideas that you guys come up with. So thanks for joining me tonight. I hope you are loving all of the new products as much as I am. I can't wait to use the baseball and the Easter, this Easter, or past Easter photos, I'm sure I have tons of. And that dancer one, I don't have a dancer yet, but my 5-year-old, she's turning 5 actually in a couple days. She's been talking about dance classes. So now I'm like, oh, definitely got to get the dancer. I'm like getting into girl pages. So anyways, have a great night again. And yeah, see you next time. Bye.